Welcome to Leader Lifestyle Hub, where we are on the unique place for digital leaders to enhance every day. Let me share my screen. We will go on book summary today, which is nothing but why we love. Let us move on to the today's book summary. As we have set the target of completing 200 book summaries in the year, we are here at the book summary 26. And the name of the book that we have today is Why We Love, The Nature and Chemistry of the Romantic Love by Helen Fisher. Let us hear from the Helen Fisher why we generally love each other. Let us see few information about the author Helen Fisher. Helen Fisher is an American biological anthropologist recognized as a leading authority on the subject of love. She has published 5 books describing the evolution and experience of love. Who are the targeted audience of this book? The 15-year-old who is dying to know what's happening in her body as she goes through puberty. And the 42-year-old single bachelor who think love is for suckers. And anyone who is ever brought one of those cheesy bake yourself a dream man kits. Let us see the small synopsis. Why We Love delivers a scientific explanation for love, shows you how it developed historically and evolutionarily, tells you what we are all attracted to and where we differ, and of course gives you actionable advice to deal with both the exciting successful romance in your life as well as its sometimes inevitable fallout. Let us hear from the author Helen Fisher. Falling in love was not really a choice, it just struck me. Isn't it funny? Love is one of, if not the most crucial part of happy life. Love is a part of happy life. Yet we learn nothing about it in the school. In the school days, we didn't learn about the love. Aren't taught anything about in the college. Even in the college, they didn't taught about the love. Unless you study biology or anthropology, maybe in the biology or anthropology, you might have heard about it. And hardly pick up a book to teach ourselves. Love books don't perform nearly as well as other self-help books. Today, we are going to change that. You will learn something from the most referenced scholar in the love department. Her name is Dr. Helen Fisher. She got doctorate in the Department of Love. And she's been researching what makes us fall in and fall out of love for 40 plus years. Let us listen from the great love specialist. Let us see a small review. Why We Love explains the most complex thing in the world from a biological, historical, evolutionary, and of course, practical standpoint, making it one of the prime books on love. Why We Love does not break love down to an exact science, and that's a good thing. It educates you. It expands your knowledge in love, and once you close it and put it down, that slowly seeps in. I believe this book has a very strong but subtle power to influence your unconscious in a way that it will make you behave more aligned with your love map. No one learns enough about love. I had actually suggested this to you before a whole bunch of other books on success, productivity, or finance. A small disclaimer, all these lessons were taken from the Nick, who is the founder of 4-Minute Books. And we will see the top 3 lessons and 10 key takeaways from this book, Why We Love. Let us see what are the top 3 lessons to help you win the race of love and romance. Love is a chemical.
Akhil, is the screen share not working?
Screen share is working. Let me reshare it.
It's not. Nothing is showing up.
Okay.
Yes, yes, it's not showing anything.
Fine. Let me reshare it.
Now it's there. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. Let us see top 3 lessons of why we love. Love is a chemical thing mostly based on 3 hormones. Love is a chemical thing mostly based on 3 hormones. We are all attracted to mystery, symmetry, and difference. You have your own unique love map, which helps you find your ideal partner. Dying for some dopamine? Let's reboot the love system. Lesson number 1. 3 hormones are responsible for the majority of your love feelings. For centuries, people have sought the source of love. People have looked to the stars, magical powers, and mystical oracles, but for a few decades, we have known that what is really behind the most complex feeling of them all, which is nothing but chemistry. Depending on which neurotransmitters and hormones are released in your brain in certain situations, you experience love or you won't experience love. Helen Fisher, the author, has identified 3 primary neurotransmitters which make you fall in love. Remember these 3 neurotransmitters? One is dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. Let us see these 3 things in detail. Dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine. Dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine. You are probably familiar with dopamine. It what make you happy. When you are waiting in line at the coffee shop, suppose you went for coffee shop and you are waiting for your own coffee, and your favorite song comes on in the radio, which suddenly makes you tap your foot and hum along when you are trying to sing a song, when your favorite song which is getting played on the radio, that's dopamine works for you. That dopamine is at work to you. It's one of the most powerful mood changers as it controls your attention, motivation, and has addictive capacities. In fact, the response your body shows when you are with the one you love is not that different from taking a drug like cocaine. The response your body shows when you are with the one you love is not that different from taking a drug like cocaine. No wonder love drives you crazy. No wonder love drives you crazy. Norepinephrine makes you feel thrilled, excited, and constantly on. You know, those butterflies in your stomach are when you can hear your heart beating in your chest. It's also what causes you sleepless nights and make you lose your appetite. So this is one of the experience of Nick. Nick remember falling so hard for a girl once and that he ate almost nothing for a week and his family thought he was sick. This is all about norepinephrine. Norepinephrine makes you feel thrilled, excited, and constantly on. Let us see the third neurotransmitter, which is nothing but serotonin. Serotonin then completes the bunch as it makes you feel restless. So you pace back and forth in your room while your beloved one does the same in your head as you cannot stop thinking about them. However, when this happens, your level of serotonin aren't higher, they're lower than usual. Remember, 3 hormones are responsible for your love feelings. One is dopamine, second one is serotonin, and third one is norepinephrine. Okay, the dopamine makes you happy with whatever your favorites. Serotonin makes you feel restless and think about your loved ones in your head. Norepinephrine makes you feel thrilled, excited, and constantly on. Let us move on to the lesson number 2. We are all attracted to people who are mysterious, different, visually symmetric. So as we know, 3 hormones are responsible. Let us see why we are attracted to someone else. So what triggers the release of these three hormones? What are the root causes for these three hormones? The three things we are all attracted to, no matter your gender, your personal preferences, your location, wherever you are, and whatever your physical situation is. Three things matters. One is mystery, difference, and symmetry. These three things makes you release three hormones that we have covered. Let us dig deeper into the each and every thing which is root cause of hormones. First one, here is why. Mystery triggers your curiosity and ancient instincts to maximize variety in your life, just as with your food. Because experiencing something new always. Mystery always is nothing but experiencing something new, and it releases dopamine. Mystery means something new, you always try to experience it, and it releases dopamine. Let us see the second category which releases three hormones that we have covered, which is nothing but difference. Make sure our offspring stays healthy, as mixing DNAs with a big difference creates a healthier, more balanced DNA in our children, which puts them at less risk of getting sick. Difference makes sure our offspring stays healthy, as mixing DNAs with a big difference creates a healthier DNA. Like whenever a parent, mother and father mix together, their mixed DNAs with a difference creates a healthier and more balanced DNA. If the same DNAs to combine together, then it might not leads to the healthier DNA in our children. Let us see the symmetry, the opposite view of the difference. Symmetry speaks to the eye because, suppose let us take an example. If you see the two images, you find out the differences between the two images, right? You try to find out what are the symmetry between the two images. It's all depends on your eyes. So because when we look at the symmetric bodies and symmetric faces, which are considered to be more beautiful, more dopamine is released in our brains. So three things which are the root causes of three hormones are nothing but, one is mystery, experiencing new thing every time. Difference, making mixture of different and DNAs are different behaviors. Symmetry, which makes you and your partner think like the same, or vision like the same. And more dopamine will be released into our brains when we inculcate three things in our life. But in the end, we don't all go for the same types of people. So where do we differ in our quest of love? Let us see the third lesson. You have your own unique love map, which helps you find your ideal partner. Remember that you have your own unique love map, which helps you find your partner. Helen Fisher calls it a love map. Generally, we know world map or country map or Google Maps. Now, the author, Helen Fisher, calling it as a love map. It's a set of characteristics, whether both physical and non-physical, like eye color, hairstyle, height, the pitch of voice, the kindness, motivation, and so on. It's a set of characteristics. Love map contains set of characteristics, either physical characteristics or non-physical. Combined, these make up your ultimate partner, the person you find most attractive. This love map is developed over time, and it's get more and more refined as you get older and learn more about yourself and how you love. It unconsciously guides you. Let us take an example. When you enter a crowded room and when you enter your college classroom, and it instinctively tells you who you are attracted to and who not you are attracted to. Suppose you went for a classroom of your college. Imagine you going for your college classroom. You have almost 60 to 120 people in your classroom. You feel few people are attracted to you, means you attracted to them or they attracted to you. And few people, by seeing them, you try to stay away from them. This is called unconsciously guidance of your love map. Your love map is absolutely unique to you, and no two people have the same love map, which was found when observing identical twins. The author Helen Fisher conducted experiment on the identical twins about the love and characteristics of their love map. Then she found that no two people have the same unique love maps. Even though they usually have very similar values, similar interests, their tastes in love are often completely different. Let us take an example or exercise, a fun exercise. As a fun exercise, try to write down everything you think is on your love map. Take a paper and pen and write down everything you think as if you are in the love map. Write down all the characteristics of your beloved one, whether it may be physical or non-physical, whether it may be physical appearance like eyes, bodies, smile, or height, whatever it is, or the qualities the person has, whether it may be kindness, honesty, caring, whatever the things you have in your mind, write down on your paper, which is called as love map, as an action time. You will be surprised at how the specific the idea of your partner is, and that you have in your head already. It's good to get these things out and become aware of what you are looking for. So let us repeat all the three lessons again. Love is a chemical thing. It's not a normal emotion. It's a chemical thing which happens mostly based on three hormones, which is nothing but dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. Three things are root causes for love generation of chemical thing. It's a chemistry. Love is a chemistry, and it will happen because of three hormones. Dopamine makes you happy by listening to the favorite things. Serotonin is always makes you ignited, which makes you completely restless, so that you keep on striving for that. Norepinephrine makes you feel excited. Norepinephrine feels you thrilled, excited, and come up with the new things every time. So what are the three causes that we have seen for these three hormones are mystery, difference, and symmetric. You try to find out something new. That is the reason you try to find out love, or you try to be different to each other, like opposite poles attract each other, and you'll try to feel visually symmetric. Whatever you think and your partner thinks, then you feel connected. So these are the three things that we connect each other. And remember one more powerful lesson: you have your own unique love map. Your love map is not equal to any another one's. So create your own love map of filling out all the characteristics of your beloved one. Let us see the mind map lessons that we can take it forward. Okay, let me share screen. I think so screen is getting shared. Yeah, why we love is all about really why we love. Let us see what it's all about.
Akhil, love map is not given.
Sorry?
Love map, which is unique for everyone. So that draft is given or no?
Love is unique and love map is unique. Love is conceptually same. Means the root cause of love should be three things: either mystery, or either difference, or symmetry. Okay.
Yeah.
You fall in love based on mystery. Suppose your partner mesmerizes you with surprise gift. You fall in love, right?
Yeah, I totally got that. I'm just asking towards the end, you said that love map for everyone is unique and has a
Yes.
different characteristics.
Yes.
So is any tool or activities given in this book, any tool which is more on self-discovery?
We'll see that. We'll see that. We will dig deeper after this mind map. We will do that. Okay.
Okay.
So love map
Thank
is not unique, I think. It is everyone has different.
Yes. Love
Yeah, so
map
there.
has different persons have different things. We
Yeah.
will see love map in the ending of this mind map. Okay.
Okay.
Helen Fisher's Why We Love is not only a report on her latest astonishing research, but a sensitive description of the inside facets of romantic love. This book is a scientifically grounded examination of love that reveals how we love, why we love, and who we love. And these are the two things that we can take for. And let us see the key takeaways in different lessons, 10 different lessons. Find out why you fall in love. The characteristics of romantic love are universal. Characteristics are universal, but your preferences will be varying. Romantic love is the result of chemical processes in the brain. There are two other forms of affection rather than love, which is nothing but lust and attachment, or which is called infatuation. We are all attracted to mystery, difference, and symmetry. Either one of these things you'll get attracted, whether you find mystery of your partner as a very root thing of your love. Suppose you find your partner is showing mysterious, means experiencing new things, surprising gifts with you, or surprising you with the help of love letters, you fall in love. And if suppose you and your partner think in different ways, sometimes you connect with that. Sometimes if you feel your goal and your partner's goal matches, or your visions matches, at the time you fall attracted. Men tend to judge mates on their appearance while women look for smart and successful ones. This is a powerful lesson. Men tend to judge their partners on their appearance. Men always look for their partner's appearance, while women look for smart and successful ones for their love related partners. We all have a love map which charts the characteristics we find desirable in a mate. The origins of romantic love can be traced back 3.5 million years. We can all dig deeper 3.5 million years ago of whatever the origins of our love. As humans evolved, so did their capacity for romantic love. Exciting dates increase relationship satisfaction and can even trigger love. When you have been rejected, force yourself to remain active. Let us repeat all the three lessons that we have taken today. What are the three lessons? 3 hormones, different ways, and your love map. Let me see that. Love is a chemical thing, mostly based on 3 hormones: dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine. We are all attracted to mystery, symmetry, difference. You have your own unique love map, which helps you find your ideal partner. Let us see the small conclusion, what we can take forward. Romantic love, as we know it, was developed throughout our evolutionary history. By harnessing our knowledge of the science of love, we can keep the romantic spark alive and deal with the negative feelings of rejection. Now let us move on and dig deeper on, as we have seen, love map. We will find the any resources available. How to build the love maps. There is one technique, and Helen
Hessel.
I accept the Happy Valentine's wishes from Google search.
Helen Fisher, yes. Sorry?
I said I accept the Happy Valentine's wishes from Google search.
Yeah, we are expecting from Google. We love Google only. Okay. We love that answer. Why? Because it is increasing our dopamine level. So there are few places where we can find out the research on that. What is the love map concept? The love map first used by Dr. John Money in the lectures at Johns Hopkins Universities. It's a neutral template. But
I can't see.
We want images. We'll see that. And here there are few templates given. Personality type, expression of the chemical characteristics, famous figures. And these are the few things I need to see. I'm not feeling connected with this. Let us see, build love maps here. See, these are the questions you need to ask. Okay.
The search is not showing anything for us. It's still.
Let me read this. Let us see one new thing today. Okay. Is it screen visible now?
Yeah, it is.
So for new couples, the Gottman Institute created a card deck called of 52 questions. And in that 52 questions, you can take few questions and answer them to find your love map. Okay. Here are the few questions. Okay. Let me repeat a few questions. Who was your best friend in your childhood? You need to write answers. Who was your best friend in your childhood? What was your favorite vacation or trip that you went for? What kind of books do you most likely to read? Whether it may be self-help, whether it may be coding, whether it may be relationships, or whether it may be personal transformation, whether it may be financial. What kind of books do you most likely to read from your childhood to right now? Do you have a secret ambition? If so, what is it? How will you decide who is responsible for which course? What are your main strategies for coping with tough financial times? In what ways do you operate well as a team? In what ways could you improve? Like this, there is a 52 questions deck. It's a product from the Gottman. So you can take the free quiz also. Let me go for free quiz. Yeah, Sonny, unmute yourself.
Akhil, the screen, when you move, it doesn't move.
Wonderful.
Yeah, when you were trying to scroll down and read, we could see your cursor. We could see that you have moved on the second page to read, but for us, we were still on the first page.
Now?
Yeah, now it is showing.
Pre-Gottman relationships quiz. This relationship quiz is all about how well you know your partner. Okay. I have tried a new experiment. Let us do this right away. After doing extensive research for our 4 decades with thousands of couples, we have found that one of the most important components of a successful relationship is that quality of friendship between the partners. Remember this, quality of friendship is the most key ingredient. And that requires knowing your partner's likes, dislikes, needs, desires, beliefs, fears, and life dreams. So how well do you really know your partner? Take our free quiz and below to find out. Let me try it out myself. I am also trying on the live itself. Let me see. I can name my partner's best friends. As of now, I can say no or not available. I know what stresses my partner is currently facing. Yes. I can tell you some of my partner's life dreams. Yes. I can tell you about my partner's basic philosophy of life. I know the names of some of the people who have been irritating my partner lately. No. I can list the relatives my partner like the least. Yes. I feel that my partner knows me pretty well. I often feels. Okay. Click on next. I'm taking my ideal partner for your information. When we are apart, I often think fondly of my partner. Yes. I often touch or kiss my partner affectionately. It is yes or
Still it is showing the previous screen only. I can't see the updated one.
okay. Is it some?
And this is totally on the Western philosophy.
Yeah, it's totally on the Western philosophy. But let it try for how much we can see our connection level. Okay, at least we will see that end result. Then afterwards we can discuss. Is my screen visible now?
Yeah.
I'm not sure why the screen sharing is giving issues. Let us see. There is fire and passion in this relationship. Whether the fire and passion, yeah, it is the romance is definitely still part of our relationship. Yes. Our sex life is mostly satisfying, I feel. Next. My partner is one of my best friends. We just love talking to each other. There is lots of give and take. Both people have influence in our discussion. My partner listens respectfully, even when we disagree. I'm not sure. My partner is usually a great help as a problem solver. Yes. At the end of the day, my partner is glad to see me. I need to find out how many things are there. Yeah, 6 are there. Okay. We generally mesh well on basic values and goals on life. My partner appreciate the things I do in this relationship. Generally likes my personality, really respects me. Go on next further. I like to guided along my journey. I'm not sure where to start. I like to choose my own path. I know what I'm looking for. I'll select first one. You are almost done. Receive quiz results via email. Okay. Let me see what are my results. Your score 19 out of 22. Your top 4 opportunity areas are romance, love, communication, and trust. So like this, you can get your own coordinates or characteristics that you get into the love and 4 things you need to take care of. Okay. So yeah, you also try to find out any love map, and if you find anything, share that link in the comments of the below link. I'll also go through that and I'll update your comments. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow with another book summary.